Hi, my name is Farah Jean-Philippe. I am from Brooklyn, New York, born and raised. I am the principal owner of JPL Creative Design Solutions, and I'm your new interior designer. I discovered my love for interior design as a filmmaker. What I've done is I like to tell stories, and sometimes set design is included in that. And as an independent filmmaker, you do everything. And then fast forward to theater, as a director or as a producer, I had to do the same, right? And so it kind of translates itself to interior design. And most recently, I had to redo my whole house because I have an old house, 1900s. And so every room had to tell a story that I think really resonated and tells my story. And I want to do the same for you. I decided to turn my love of interior design into a business because I love helping people. As a filmmaker, I love telling stories using colors, furniture, and sometimes it's historical, sometimes it's modern. And I feel that people want that still. I want to be able to create that sense of story, that sense of drama, that sense of theater for a person. People are thinking, I got to spend a lot of money to design. That's not true. I want to be able to help them tell their story at a reasonable price, right? Something that's reasonable for them. Now, if you have a lot of money, I'd have no problems with spending your money either. But I just want you to be happy in the room that you're in. What separates my designs from others in this market is my sense of drama, my sense of storytelling. I love colors, and I can't say love enough. I'm not afraid of it. If you want to walk into a room and get into a dark and moody room, I will set it up so that it's to its maximum effect. Same thing, if you like bright, I can give you bright. So I think for me, what I do is I put a little bit of myself and a lot of the clients into a room, and that's what makes it different. My approach to designing a space can vary, and I'm gonna tell you why. I like walking into a room and getting the essence of the room. I talk to the client, I see what they want to use it for, and then I design. If it's a blank space, it's great because we can really create from the ground up, because design is all about layering, right? Start with furniture pieces, start with the paint color, whatever we want. I ask the client what's their favorite color. I ask the client what the kind of feel and use of the room they would like and what they want to use the room for. And then we tell the story from there. And so, but if the room is already with furniture, it's already curated, we just add different pieces to still tell the story. I like doing apartments because all you can do is wallpaper, paint, and just move the furniture around and really tell a different story. I like refreshes, but I also like a blank canvas where I could really set it up because I'm all about the drama. And I guess this is where my filmmaking experience comes in. I guess my home says a lot about me. I have different personalities, so to speak, which is safe. I like drama. So for example, I have a den that is really dramatic. It's luxe. It has golds, it has blues, it has whites. It's more for comfort and it's more for entertaining. I have a kitchen that is an entertaining kitchen as well, but it's more comfortable, it's more functional. It's really relaxed and transitional. Then I have my bedroom, which is all about sleep. Right? If you think about it, you just want to sleep and cuddle up. So it's the velvet curtains, the blackout shades, it's the big bed, it's the fluffy bed, it's the muted colors. I actually, on my ceiling, made it green and my walls are beige, as opposed to making a green room. So I love that because I wake up, I still have the sunlight filtering in, but I still feel like I'm in a cocoon. And then there's my living room, which is like a Florida sunroom, right? So I have pinks and blues and grays, just to really create some type of relaxation, but with a little bit of drama and luxe in there thrown in. And then my basement, if you think about it, my basement is my favorite part because it's like a coastal place. It's like a lot of blues and silvers and platinums, and you feel comfortable like you're in a beachside resort. You don't know and you don't feel that you're in a basement. So I think it tells every single story and every facet of me and how I want to relate to a space. And I continue to do so. I use colors to invoke different feelings in different spaces in my design. I use, for example, blue. Blue's my favorite color, and I'll use it in my house. So if I'm in my work office, I use blue, a nice little teal, not even teal, like a cerulean or a cobalt blue to create vibrancy, right? To wake me up, to keep me going. In my living room, I use blue, which is like a navy, to calm, right? To keep it going. And I think for me, I'm not afraid of colors. So to pair that blue with a neutral color, it's not a gray, it's a pink. So that's how I could create that nice comfort feelings, grounded with a gray, dark gray color flooring, and just create that nice sense of comfort and coziness. Now, the blue that I use downstairs in my basement is more of a light cornflower blue, and it evokes the seaside, it evokes water and movement. So things like that. So I use colors different ways in different spaces. I have a cousin of mine who loves green, and so we use a nice emerald green to be a monochromatic with her plants because she's a plant lover, but it also creates a scene of serenity for her. So colors are very important, and it tells a story for each and every one of your settings in your rooms. So the JPL Creative Design Solutions experience is a partnership. It's a collaboration. It's a push and pull. I think interior design, especially for a client, is very personal, and it's a deep investment. Whether you have a lot of money to put into a project or not as much, it still is your home. It still is your space. My goal is to make your dreams come true. My goal is to get you there and to give you something unexpected. So it's a push and pull, right? There's some things that you may like that I think is great, and some things I'm like, but it's a conversation. It's getting you to think outside the box. It's getting you to get something that you never thought you ever would get, but you're happy that you got it. And I think that's what it is. The ultimate end goal for my clients is for their happiness. I want them to feel happy and comfortable in the space that they're in, and I'm able to tell their stories. And if you think about what services we offer, I'm trying to meet that goal, right? So if you think about a refresh, right? If budget is an issue, it's a consultation, it's a refresh, minimum money, working with the furniture we have, but just creating a new story, a new element, a new twist to that room. But then we could work all the way to high end, where it's a completely blank space that we can really work and build for your use and to tell that story with the use of colors and furniture, all of that. And then for me, I like to source. I like to find things that you think are expensive, we could buy cheaper. It could be more fun. It'll be more adventurous because I like going into like the different shops. I like to mix a little bit of old and new, vintage and contemporary, and a bit of glamour, right? And a little bit of style, contemporary. So my goal is to make sure that I tell your story in your room, in your space, and that you don't want to change it for years. If you want to get in contact with me, my contact information is either on the screen or down below. I look forward to designing your space. Give me a call and let's chat.